Here they're coming. Charles D. Hall and Astrid Hall and their lawyer Richard Fabiani and the Chandler Lang Law Firm are doing this to obstruct my filing of my appellant initial brief in the First District Court of Appeal under the Court of Appeals order telling me when I have to file the appeal. They took the vexatious litigant order in this case and they took it to the sheriff and said it allowed them to steal 1/3 of my land that I own by boundary by agreement and boundary by acquiescence. They told the law firm and the lawyer told the appellees, Charles and Astrid Hall, to put these cattle here every night for at least the past week and a half to 2 weeks to keep everyone in my household up at night so that I'd be too tired to make the appeal brief filing. Now, if this is not a disciplinary offense of the lawyer and extreme and outrageous infliction of emotional distress, and a reason that this Court of Appeal ought to sanction this lawyer and law firm and disqualify them, I don't know what is. This was our property here, and it was our property since 2010, June 18th. They took down our locked gates with no trespass signs on them. We're being subjected to these just primitive bellowing calls of these animals, and they're putting them on our fence line to obstruct the appeal process in this case. Now, the sheriff has documented that gate over there, that I fenced that fence off and that gate over there on July 21st, 2010. The attorney Richard Fabiani and the Chandler Lang Law Firm blew the statute of limitations to file an ejectment lawsuit or a counterclaim in this lawsuit before it was dismissed to eject us off this property. They came in here by force on the day that this court sent us its appeal briefing order on about January 8th, telling me that I had to file brief in the case that is already briefed. They done this to try to obstruct the appeal. The statute of limitations ran for the ejectment of us off this strip of land on July 20th, 2017. Richard Fabiani, the lawyer, and the Chandler Lang Law Firm blew the statute of limitations. So to conceal their mistake, they gave their clients, the appellees Charles and Astrid Hall, a copy of the vexatious litigant order of dismissal that was entered on July 11th, and told the sheriff that they could come in here by force and threat of arrest of us and steal 1/3 of our land so they could put the cattle right on our house to obstruct the appeal filing period. But the order under appeal could not have resolved the claim of the boundary by acquiescence because we as appellants could not have raised it. It would not have been ripe until approximately July 20th, 21st, 2017, which was after the vexatious litigant order of dismissal was entered in this case. So this is lawless. It is a bar violation by Mr. Fabiani and his law firm, and it's fundamentally unfair to the appellees to be trying to obey this Court of Appeals order and being subjected at all hours of the day and night to these cattle that just periodically start bellowing to keep us awake on land that they used this order in this case to steal from us. They've taken our back access way out, so we don't even have access to a public road anymore. They landlocked us. These cattle are making us sick, and they're just coming through here. And today it looks like they are being released through fencing from Appellee Larry Reeves' property, who is also an appellee on this appeal. This is what we're hearing all night long at hours like 11:30 p.m., 12:30 p.m., 1:30 p.m., 2:30 p.m., 3, 4 a.m. We're hearing this from inside our house. They're doing it to make it so they know that we are disabled. I have sleep apnea. I have an autism spectrum disability, and I have print blindness, and they are doing this to stop us from being able to effectively prosecute our appeal.